Hello everybody, back here again with our vlog a day, and today is Monday the 17th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning, or when I went to, anytime I have Cosmo here, he is a early morning riser, and he gets up and we gotta go out, so it is what it is. It could be a lot worse, but get him out, get them all played with and stuff, basically kept them quiet outside until my wife was up and ready to get around. Then I was able to get them separated and get them fed. Did jump in the hot tub for a few minutes to try and get my shoulder mostly loosened up. But it's just whole body. It seems to work better for me if I get in the hot tub every morning. My shoulder's really kicking my ass still. It's been a lot worse, but it's been a lot better. So kind of depends on how you look at it. I've got enough strength in it now. I think I'd feel comfortable riding the motorcycle, but I don't think I'd feel comfortable putting my wife on the back, just out of the fear if something happened, I wouldn't have the strength to hold the bike up. I'd hate to get somebody else hurt, kind of thing. So, but yeah, got that done. Wife got off to work, not to work, sorry. She went off to take her father to the doctor. Got that backwards there. He had an appointment today that she had taken to see a heart doctor, and they were doing a bunch of testing and stuff, and she wanted to be there to hear what they had to say. So she took him up there to it. Took a while to get it all done. Did a whole bunch of tests on him. I'm sure I did some CAT scans or MRIs or I don't know, did a bunch of stuff. She told me, but I don't register those things. My brain, I don't retain them because I don't really care. My thing is like, just tell me what you need me to do to help fix it. And then if not, move on kind of thing, because I don't really give it, there's nothing I can do. So it's not gonna waste a lot of my energy. It's one of our unmarked cop cars that drives around here at easily close to double the speed limit on a regular basis. And complete dickhead. That's the car, I don't know if it's which driver is multiple drive it, but that's one car that gave me a ticket for passing on the right in town on my motorcycle, because the car in the left lane, so there's actually a turning lane, they weren't turning left, they kept their turn signal on, but kept turned off, turns on, turned off. So I just went around them on the right hand side, and he pulled me over and gave me a ticket for passing on the right there by CBS. And absolutely ridiculous. And it's the only ticket I've had in like, I don't know, 10 plus years, and that's the one I get on a motorcycle in town. No speeding, no nothing, none of that crap. Just pass on the right. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, there's 100,000 cars out a month in this town, and I'm the one that gets a ticket for it. So apparently had something against motorcycle riders. I've heard a lot of people say over in that area, he writes a lot of shithead tickets for motorcycle riders over that little spot. But yeah, I'm big on the whole undercover cop car things, because camouflage is only used for predators. It's never used to serve and protect. So especially if you're handing out bullshit shit tickets like that, it's not what our police force is for. But hey, it's a different rant. So, but she hung out with that. They got the one test done. Guess he needs a valve replaced in his heart, but then he can go up to the groin. But I guess after the test was done, they wanted to lay flat on the bed on the recovery for like at least 2 hours before I do anything with him, and I don't know what else and stuff. So I suggested, hey, do you want to head home or head to work, and then I'll go up and pick him up when that 2 hour gap is over. I'll go up and get him in the truck, because then it's easier to get him out of the truck with tip than it is the car. But two, it would free her up for her ability to do that. She goes, no, I'm going to stay here with him. I'm going to talk to the surgeon. We're trying to get an appointment with him to see if we can't have him come talk to us. He can look at the results and instead have to make a second trip back up and stuff. So she ended up there all damn day long. Like, she didn't get home until like after 4 o'clock. It was crazy late how she's up there, like literally all damn day. And it sucks because at work there's a bunch of crap going on. There's people out of the country that took the boat, like the Bahamas and stuff. There's just a bunch of things that she's trying to put out fires that it needs to be at work to do, but she's instead at a hospital with her father, trying to keep him, figure out what we need to do next to get him healthy again and all that good fun stuff. So yeah, it's one of those things that just, I don't know, sucks when you have to be a responsible one in a relationship. Like you're the daughter's taking care of the father now kind of thing. It really kind of adds a lot of stress to a life that is crazy amount of stuff. So kind of is what it is. I did have another dog get dropped off today. He was not going to come today because they didn't have me to come pick him up, and she had to be out of airplane whatever early, and then her friend who normally brings him, then the mother will pick him up, or the dog's grandmother, how I want to look at it and stuff. The mother's not driving right now. She's got some illness. She's not feeling great. So the friend could drop him off in the morning but couldn't bring him home because she works open to close. So with that possibility, she didn't want him here, and I was like, oh, what a shame, because we got playful dogs. So I offered, I said, hey, do you want me to just take him home? Give me your address. I'll just bring him home in the evening, whatever, whatnot. I figured once my wife got home, I could then run the dog home. And she goes, oh, let me talk to my friend. So the friend brought him over. He got in lots and lots of good play, which is always good for him. He needs a lot of burn off exercise. He has a lot of energy and he doesn't get a lot of that at home. So plus the socialization with other dogs doesn't hurt him any either. He's doing way better when he first started coming, but we want to keep that up on him so he continues to be a really good dog. So, but yeah, he was there. We just hung around the day, basically chilling out, having a good time. Everything was going well. Wife got home from work and got that all figured out. She started working on stuff on the computer, trying to put out a few fires that got started while she was gone, and that's always a fun thing to have happen. So she's doing that. Then I got a text from the grandmother who usually picks the dog up. It says the grandson's there at the house and he can come pick up the dog. And I'm like, that's cool. I was gonna take him home afterwards and stuff. It's no big deal. So they can't pick the dog up. And once they picked the dog up, I went ahead and changed over my running gear, went and got my run in, got a nice little exercise going, got back and was able to basically kind of chill out the rest of the day, kind of the dogs and stuff. We ended up having pork chops, which I had forgot that I was supposed to put in the sous vide earlier. I spaced it off. So I chucked them in the sous vide before I went my run and turned the heat up a little bit. So I ran them a little bit hotter than I normally would, so they'd cook through a little faster. And they got fully cooked through. Everything's good in a limited time. Very limited time they were in there, but they were in there long enough. And then I pan-seared them. Mom had done up some fried potatoes and heated up some corn in the microwave. And we had that for a nice little meal. End up watching episode 1, season 3 of Sweet Tooth with the animal human hybrids and the plague and stuff coming across the world in the show. And we're sad, man. Episode 3 or season 3, episode 1 was crap. There was a bunch of like really dumb things that just like doesn't make any damn sense. Like it's just stop jumping the shark, which is a referral back to the Fonzie days when Fonzie actually water skied and jumped over a shark, which ironically, if you look into the history of that was only because Fonzie grew up as a really good water skier and his father kind of pushed that to the producers like, hey, you gotta get Fonzie on water skis to prove how good a water skier he is, blah, blah, blah. But he's out there water skiing with a leather jacket on. It's the dumbest thing ever. So yeah, it was one of those things. That was a term now used if you're just gilding a lily or you're out here just doing shit for, for ratings kind of crap, or you've ran out of ideas of stuff doing your show that you ended up, basically doing dumb shit. And that's what they're doing with this, I think. Like they end up finding a casino, not to ruin things, but Sweet Tooth has a bottle of syrup that everybody's always impressed with. That's the only food they have left, by the way. And he gambles it at these old people who are basically hoarding a casino to trade the syrup if he wins for a bunch of supplies, and he bets on roulette, like a single number. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, first off, it's like a 42-1 odds. Like, how dumb is this shit? At least bet red or black. Like, it's a 50-50 then. A little bit less than 50-50 because you got the greens. But that's like the hardest game in the world. Pick one number. And then, of course, you lose it. The old people take his maple syrup, and they're all cackle laughing and stuff. And I'm like, that's just dumb. If you would have just taken the food from the old people, like, you need to survive. You would have taken the clothes and stuff. And I know the one guy had a gun, but he put it down to drink the maple syrup. Also, at least just try and just trade, hey, I have a jar of maple syrup. You guys have 400 pallets of lasagna back there. We'll trade you one bottle of syrup for one pallet of lasagna, and then we'll move on through our trip. But nope, had to try and gamble it. I don't know what he would have won. Like, it was really dumb the way it was even worded. Like, I don't know what he would have won if he had won the bet. Like, he still loses the syrup. I don't know. It is really, really dumb. And then they end up having some other shit. I won't give it all away in case you guys are watching it, but like, just a lot of stupidity that drives me crazy when they start resorting to shitty writing. So from after that, we headed back outside, basically hung out with the dogs, chilled out there for a while, spent the evening. I've been kind of separating the one dog in and out. He's been getting a little bit, like, when the dogs get to playing pretty rough and stuff and get having fun, he doesn't know how to handle it, so he gets like too many big feelings, I think, and he runs over and starts like trying to like hump him, but he'll often like stand next to him and hump him, and it's just I feel bad for him. So, but he got one of the little ones, and like basically the little one's still standing there like peeing on a bush, and he was standing over top of the little one like humping the air like he was trying to show dominance, but he's just really bad at it. So I've been keeping him separated. He gets a little bit overwhelmed with heavy play. I'm afraid he's gonna lash out. He gets a little bit barky and looks a little bit defensive, it's like he's trying to like be a house monitor kind of thing, like the fun police, trying to stop him having fun, and I don't like that. So yeah, I just put him back in the house. I bring him out separately kind of thing and whatnot, so we don't have to worry about it. I don't have to have issues, which is what I don't want to mess with. So yeah, from there, headed back inside, watched a little bit of stuff on the iPad. Karen said it's too late. She didn't want to watch anything. I think mostly she was exhausted from spending the day with her dad at the hospital and that whole hurry up and wait shit. So, but yeah, went ahead and watched a little bit there, and then had myself a little bit of snacks and wrapped it up and called it a night. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.